From the dawn of time, humanity has sought meaning, purpose, and a connection to the divine. Across millennia, one story has resonated with unparalleled power, shaping civilizations and touching countless souls. It is a narrative woven into the very fabric of our existence, a testament to love, sacrifice, and enduring hope. We embark on a journey back to a land steeped in ancient history, to an era that forever altered the course of human destiny. This is not merely a recounting of events, but an invitation to witness the profound impact of a life lived in absolute truth. We seek to understand the man, the message, and the miracle. Our endeavor is to present this sacred story with the utmost reverence and historical integrity. Every moment, every word, is grounded in the ancient texts that have preserved this legacy for generations. We strive for an authentic portrayal, honoring the spirit of the age and the people who walked those hallowed lands. This is the story of Jesus Christ, as told through the lens of faith and historical respect. It is a narrative drawn directly from the biblical accounts, allowing the profound truth of his life to speak for itself. We invite you to open your heart and mind to the extraordinary. In the hushed stillness of a desert night, beneath a canopy of countless stars, a profound event unfolded. Outside the small village of Bethlehem, in the humble confines of a stable, a new life entered the world. Mary, a young woman of unwavering faith, cradled her newborn son, Jesus, while Joseph, his earthly father, watched over them with quiet devotion. To truly grasp the magnitude of this story, we must immerse ourselves in its authentic setting. The individuals who populate this narrative are not distant figures, but real people whose lives were shaped by their culture and their land. Their faces, their garments, their very presence reflect the world of first-century Judea. Each character, from the central figures to those who briefly crossed their path, maintains a consistent and truthful representation. This continuity allows us to connect deeply with their journey and their humanity. We see them as they truly were, inhabitants of a specific time and place. Jesus himself is presented with the features of his Middle Eastern heritage. His dark hair, a modest length, and a short beard speak to the customs of his people. His simple linen tunic and earth-toned cloak are the practical attire of a man of his time, walking the dusty roads of Galilee and Judea. Mary, his mother, embodies grace and humility. Her modest dress and linen head covering are characteristic of a woman of her era. We witness her journey through life, her appearance subtly reflecting the passage of time and the weight of her extraordinary calling. Joseph, the carpenter, stands as a pillar of quiet strength and unwavering commitment. His rough linen clothing, leather belt, and sandals are the marks of an honest laborer. He represents the dignity of hard work and the profound responsibility of fatherhood. The 12 disciples, chosen by Jesus to carry his message, are portrayed as men of their time and place. Their simple ancient clothing, tunics, and cloaks reflect their humble origins and their dedication to a life of service. They are ordinary men called to an extraordinary purpose. Even those who oppose Jesus are depicted with historical accuracy. The Pharisees, with their layered robes, shawls, and head coverings, represent the religious establishment of the day. The Roman soldiers, in their authentic armor, shields, and helmets, embody the imperial power that governed the land. Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, wears the distinct attire of his office, a symbol of the authority he wielded. The world they inhabited was one of stone homes, sun-baked desert landscapes, and verdant olive groves. Fishing boats plied the waters of the Sea of Galilee, and bustling marketplaces teemed with life. Ancient synagogues served as centers of worship and teaching, while Roman architecture stood as a stark reminder of foreign rule. The soft glow of oil lamps illuminated their nights, and the natural bodies of water, like the Jordan River, held profound spiritual significance. The imposing walls of Jerusalem stood as a testament to history and faith. The night of Jesus' birth was a moment of profound humility and divine revelation. In a simple stable, surrounded by the quiet presence of animals, the Son of God entered the world. Shepherds, guided by a celestial star, were the first to witness this miracle, their hearts filled with awe and wonder. It was a beginning unlike any other, signaling a new era for all humanity. Following their flight to Egypt, the young family settled in Nazareth, a quiet village nestled in the hills of Galilee. Here, Jesus experienced a childhood of simplicity and growth. He learned the trade of carpentry from Joseph, his earthly father, his hands becoming familiar with wood and tools. These formative years were a period of quiet preparation, a foundation for the monumental task ahead. The beginning of Jesus' public ministry was marked by a pivotal moment at the Jordan River. John the Baptist, clad in camel hair and living a life of austere devotion, proclaimed the coming of the Messiah. As Jesus stepped into the waters, a divine affirmation descended, a voice from heaven declaring him the beloved Son. This sacred act signified the commencement of his earthly mission. Immediately following his baptism, Jesus was led into the desolate wilderness. For 40 days and 40 nights, he faced profound solitude and the ultimate test of his resolve. In this harsh, rocky landscape, under the relentless sun, he confronted temptation, emerging victorious and fully prepared for the challenges that lay ahead. His unwavering commitment was forged in this crucible. With his resolve strengthened, Jesus began to gather those who would become his closest companions. He called the first disciples, simple fishermen and tax collectors, inviting them to leave their former lives and follow him. He began teaching crowds, his words resonating with authority and compassion, and respectfully demonstrated his power through healing the sick, bringing comfort and hope to the suffering. Jesus' ministry was characterized by his profound teachings, delivered on hillsides, in fields, and within synagogues. He revealed the mysteries of God's kingdom through simple yet profound parables. These stories, often drawn from everyday life, spoke of love, forgiveness, and selfless service, inviting all who heard to embrace a new way of living. His wisdom transcended time. Throughout his ministry, Jesus performed miracles that defied natural laws, yet were always imbued with reverence and purpose. He walked on water, demonstrating his dominion over creation. He fed 5,000 with a few loaves and fish, revealing his boundless provision. He calmed a raging storm with a word, bringing peace to troubled waters and troubled hearts. These acts were not mere displays of power, but signs of his divine nature and boundless compassion. As Jesus' influence grew, so did the opposition from the religious authorities of the day. He confronted the Pharisees in the temple, challenging their rigid interpretations of the law and their hypocrisy. This growing tension marked a turning point, as the forces of tradition and power began to coalesce against him. The path ahead became increasingly fraught with danger. In a simple room, illuminated by the soft glow of oil lamps, Jesus shared his final meal with his disciples. This sacred gathering, known as the Last Supper, was a moment of profound intimacy and revelation. He broke bread and shared wine, establishing a new covenant and inviting his followers to remember his sacrifice. It was a farewell imbued with both sorrow and enduring hope. Under the cover of night, in the quiet solitude of the Garden of Gethsemane, the ultimate betrayal unfolded. Judas Iscariot, one of his own disciples, identified Jesus with a kiss, a symbol of profound treachery. Roman soldiers, accompanied by temple guards, then moved in to arrest him, shattering the peace of the garden and setting in motion the final, tragic events. Jesus was brought before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, in a hall filled with tension and political maneuvering. Pilate, caught between the demands of the Jewish leaders and his own sense of justice, faced immense pressure. Despite finding no fault in Jesus, he ultimately succumbed to the crowd's demands, condemning an innocent man to an unjust fate. The journey to Golgotha was one of immense suffering and profound sacrifice. There, on rough wooden crosses, Jesus was crucified alongside two criminals. The sky darkened, reflecting the immense sorrow of the moment, as the Son of God offered his life. This solemn event, depicted with the utmost respect, marked the ultimate act of love and redemption. Following his death, Jesus' body was carefully prepared for burial. He was laid in a stone tomb, a new sepulchre carved into the rock. Middle Eastern burial cloths enveloped his form, and a massive stone was rolled to seal the entrance. A quiet despair settled over his followers as they grappled with the profound loss and the apparent end of their hopes. But the story did not end in the tomb. As dawn broke on the third day, a new light emerged. The tomb was found empty, a testament to a power beyond human comprehension. A subtle, angelic presence heralded the impossible truth. Jesus had risen, appearing to his disciples, transforming their despair into an unshakable joy and hope. 40 days after his resurrection, Jesus gathered his disciples on a hilltop outside Jerusalem. With a final blessing and a promise of his continued presence, he ascended into the sky. His disciples watched solemnly, their hearts filled with both wonder and a renewed sense of purpose. It was not an end, but a new beginning, as his Spirit continued to guide them. This journey through the life of Jesus is designed to evoke a profound emotional and spiritual response. We aim for a reverent and humble portrayal, allowing the quiet power of his story to resonate deeply within each viewer. The narrative unfolds with an awe-inspiring grace, inviting contemplation and reflection. Every moment is crafted to be quietly powerful, allowing the profound humanity and divinity of Jesus to shine through. We avoid sensationalism, instead focusing on the authentic emotional depth of the biblical narrative. This is a story that speaks to the heart, inspiring faith and offering a timeless message of hope. We have journeyed through a life that transcended time, a story that continues to inspire and transform. From the humble stable in Bethlehem to the triumphant ascension, we have witnessed the profound impact of Jesus Christ. His message of love, forgiveness, and redemption echoes through the ages, inviting each of us to reflect on its enduring truth. As the sun sets over the ancient hills of Jerusalem, and the quiet peace of the empty tomb reminds us of eternal hope, we are left with a profound sense of wonder. This narrative is a testament to a love that knows no bounds, a sacrifice that offers ultimate freedom. We invite you to carry these reflections with you. If this journey has touched your heart, please consider sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps us continue to bring these powerful stories to life. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join our community as we explore more historical narratives that shape our world.